Hi guys, I missed you. I haven't talked to you guys in like 2 weeks, so I have a lot to cover. So I'm gonna try to make this as brief as possible, but I still want to be able to get my feelings out. So just hold tight, enjoy the ride. First, Omarion is gonna be a daddy. Yes, Omarion from B2K. Bump, bump, bump. Oh, Omarion is going to be a dad. He has a really beautiful girlfriend, and she's pregnant, and apparently it's his. So that's amazing for them. She's beautiful, he's beautiful, and together they'll make either a really, really cute baby or an ugly baby, because they do say that two cute people make ugly babies. So I don't know how true that is, though, but hopefully it's a really cute baby. And he's not the only B2K dad, because J Bug is a dad. Raz B, I don't know if he'll ever be a dad. And then Lil Fizz, I don't think he has any kids, but Lil Fizz was my favorite personally, so I'm not ready for him to have kids anyway. Um, and speaking of getting pregnant, because obviously, you kind of get naked for those things. So let's talk about Trey Songz. So he took the pictures in the Calvin Klein underwear like 2 weeks ago, and people were upset saying that he was thirsty and, oh, it's to help his record sales. Newsflash. He hasn't had a CD out in 2 years. He doesn't need help with record sales. He's getting ready to put out a CD in June called Trigger, which we're going to buy anyway because he's Trey Songz. He can say absolutely nothing. He can sell us a blank CD and give us a dope album cover and some pictures in the booklet, and we'll be fine. We'll still purchase it because we're thirsty for Trey Songz. So keep those comments to yourself. Let him live. He can take all the pictures he wants. We're going to continue to like him on Instagram. We're going to retweet him, and we're going to leave thirsty comments in his inbox because that's what we do as fans. So there goes that. Speaking of Instagram comments, T.I. and Tiny have been going through, I guess, a rough patch in their marriage. And, every time you turn around, it's like some shade on Instagram or something that they tweet now. And I just feel like they need to get over it. Like, you guys are adults, and we don't care to hear that. Work out your issues at home. Keep them off social media because people will take any little thing you say or don't say and use it to create some big story. And besides, we need another season of T.I. and Tiny Family Hustle. So without y'all together, that's not going to work. So I'm going to need y'all to not do that. And then we need another Little Major because he's just so freaking cute. So in order for us to do that, you guys kind of need to be together. So just work that out. Whatever it is, the other baby, the girls on Instagram, like whatever it is, just get over it. It'll be fine. But speaking of love, marriage, and divorce, you see how this all kind of ties in together? It's pretty cool. And I didn't think this out, actually. But Love, Marriage, and Divorce, the CD by Toni Braxton and Babyface, that came out last month on the 9th, I think. But definitely go get that because it really talks about the ups and downs of a relationship, but it's coming from two people who actually have been in love, been married, and been divorced. So it's good insight, and is they're speaking to a society that knows divorce way more than we know marriage. As sad as it is, we people don't stay together. Divorce is the easy way out. So just listen to the CD because it's perfect coming from them. And then those are two legends. So Toni Braxton and Babyface really can do no wrong. So definitely get that, guys. And Dizzy Wright, I'm pretty sure you guys know who he is. But if you don't, he is a rapper from Vegas, actually. He actually has family ties to Flint. He's not from Flint, but he kind of has some ties, so you guys have to support him. But he put out a visual for his song, The Perspective, and it's featuring an Atlanta artist named Shelly. And I'm actually in touch with her to get an interview. For Symphony.com. So I'm excited to let her talk to you guys because I think she's really amazing. She has a sort of EP on SoundCloud called All Me. So I'll make sure I'll link that for you guys. But back to The Perspective. It was really a simple video. It kind of reminded me of when people used to actually have a story in their videos. It was more than just like having fun and kicking it. It was like it's really well thought out. And I'm gonna read you some of the lyrics about the song, and then I'll explain what the song means. So his hook on the song says, she's on Instagram flexing, changing outfits in the mirror with her reflection. Them couple likes always got her checking her phone every second, feeding for a perspective. And honestly, that's what it's like in real life. People will forget their wallet, their keys, their kids, but they will not leave the house without their phone because we upload stuff and we tweet stuff hoping that other people will like it. It's not just for ourselves or just to show you what we're doing. It's so we can impress people. And as a society, like, that makes us so twisted that we always need somebody else's validation. So I think on this song he kind of calls you out on that. And then on the flip side, Chalet's hook is he's on Instagram flexing, biting his lips, taking off his shirt with his reflection. Couple likes, always got him checking on his phone every second, feeding for perspective. So it's from both sides because both men and women do this. And men, I don't know, I think you guys are a little more thirsty than we are for Instagram likes because you do the like out the shower, foggy mirror, happy line, biting your lip type of thing. And I mean, yeah, women are thirsty and they do weird stuff like that, but I don't know. I think you guys might have one-upped us on this one. So definitely, I'm going to link that to the bottom too. You guys have to check that out because more than anything, that's just a cool song, but he has a lot of other great songs too, especially if you're into that. Like, he's like he's from Vegas, so, you know, they kind of just chill, and he tells a couple stories. Like, he's good. I'll definitely link it. It's better than some of this other stuff that we got going on out here. And speaking of visuals, we have Make Her Say by Estelle. It's been out for probably like 2.5 weeks. And you guys probably seen it on your timeline. It's like her legs, and there's a cat like sitting in between her legs while she's singing. And she really doesn't have like actual verses on the song. It's kind of just her repeating the same thing. But it's called Make Her Say. Obviously, we know what she's talking about. But the cat kind of, this a white cat, and it kind of gets up and like walks around, and then it comes back to between her legs. It's weird. I'll let you guys judge it. It's a little different than what we're used to from Estelle. Like, this is like American Boy Estelle. So for her to be off on this, I don't know, thing that she's on right now, it's a little different. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying it's not what I'm used to. And this week, well, last week, Kid Cudi dropped a surprise album. He definitely Beyonce'd us. He just, out of nowhere, bam, a whole LP. I've only made it through like 4 songs on the CD. So far it's good. But to me it's just that Kid Cudi makes me think a lot. And sometimes I have to take it slow rather than just dive into the whole album because it's always so thought-provoking. So I'm going to find a stream for you guys so you can stream it. But if you like it, definitely buy it because our artists need our support. Like, every time you turn around, it's somebody weak on the radio or somebody weak winning Grammys. But it's because people support that and don't support real art. So we definitely have to let them know that we support the real stuff that they do, because otherwise we will let all this trash come out, and before you know it, all our real artists will be working at McDonald's or something. So definitely make sure you guys get that. Now, lastly, Schoolboy Q. You know I'm excited. You know I get excited every time I talk about TDE. So the album came out on the 25th, and it's amazing. If you pay attention to the stuff that I say, you know that I ranted about this, and I actually threatened Schoolboy Q. I told him I would come find him if this album was not dope, because we had to wait so long, and it was like so many sample clearances, and the stuff that was holding the album back, that I'm like, okay, we waited all this time. When we get it, it better be good. And it was. He lived up to it. As I told you in the review, I really liked Groove Line Part 2. I can't say that it's my favorite song off the album, but it's him and Sugar Free. So when I see it listed on the CD, I'm like, oh man, like these two. Now, anybody that knows Sugar Free knows that he's like the original player. Like, I don't think it was a pimp before him. And if it was, I don't know who he is, because Sugar Free is like the original to me. So for him to be on a track with Q, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be funny. But then I'm kind of thinking, okay, Groove Line Part 1, Q was sweet. You know, he was talking about the stuff he liked about the girl and spending money on the girl and kind of making her the one. So with him being so sweet on the track, and then of course Dom came in on the track and kind of, you just have to listen to it, because yeah, Dom, he clowned on that track. So I'm thinking Part 2 was just gonna be something like maybe he finally got the girl, and then this is what happened after he got the girl. Well, nah, that's not it. I don't know, he called her a prostitute or told her she was selling booty or something crazy, something like that, something to that effect. And then Sugar Free came in, of course, with his tricky lyrics, and he kind of clowned the girl too. And I'm just like, okay, so she wasn't the one that he thought she was, and I guess that's fine. But you guys definitely have to listen to it, and listen to The Purge also. He made a song kind of based on a movie that was released last year, and it has Tyler, the Creator. And you know I was super excited about Tyler, the Creator, being on this album, because I'm like, okay, they're both nuts. Yes, that was my mama walking in the background of the video. Tyler, the Creator, is super nuts, and Q is nuts, and that together, I'm like, I'm so scared, but I'm so ready. And it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Like, it wasn't crude at all. Like, they kind of just chilled and vibed out. And then Corrupt was on the song too, so Corrupt kind of mellowed everything out. He came in at the end and just shut the song down like the legend we know Corrupt is. So that was really, really cool too. Just check out the album, guys. Just support it because it's TDE above anything. And speaking of, actually, I'm not sure if it's for every city that Q is going to, but Top Dawg is going to be there scouting talent, and we know that everybody on their roster is dope. Like, there's nobody on the roster that's weak to me, and because of that, with him looking for new people, I need all my dope artists to please go to these shows, be in the front, go meet with Top Dawg. Like, let them know that there's other dope people out there. Be on their roster. Like, they're killing the game right now. I think from now until as long as TDE exists, they will be at the top. Like, it just gets no better than them. And it's a lot of people that I know personally that should not go to perform because they suck. But it's other people that I've come across that are really, really dope, and I would really love to see some of those people take this opportunity to get known. Because, like I said, it's just dope. And that would be amazing. Now, last but not least, let's talk about Kendrick. Yeah, Kendrick. His album is supposed to come out in September. So in my mind, I don't know if TDE is going to own 2014 anyway, because according to Top Dawg, it's going to be 6 releases. But then there's rumored to be a Black Hippie album coming out too. So that will make 7 unless somebody is not coming out with something so that Black Hippie can release it. I don't know, but we already got Shad. Isaiah Rashad. I'm sorry, I kind of call him by nicknames because I feel like I'm close to him. So we got Shad, and then we got Q last week, and then Top Dawg tweeted that SZA will actually be next. So then after SZA, I'm gonna assume it'll go Rock, Soul, then Die. That's what I'm thinking. But either way, like with Kendrick and Soul, they really have huge fan bases. But with Kendrick kind of being the one that's out there the most right now, it will make sense for them to release that last. But I don't know, you just never know with them, like you really don't. But I'm excited for Rock too, because Rock's been kind of quiet and I'm a little nervous, but Soul's been kind of quiet too, except for like his features. So I'm a little nervous for the game as to what they're planning right now. But hopefully we get all those albums in that order, and then for Christmas, give us Black Hippie album. For Christmas or for my birthday, but my birthday is the day after Christmas, so same difference. Let's just, work that out. I don't know who I have to talk to. Top Dawg, Dave, I don't care, Punch, Ali, somebody listen to this and somebody get that message to them that that's the order that I need them in. That's my prediction, though. I really think that that's how that's going to happen. But besides that, that's really all that happened. Besides I think I talked to you guys about the Kanye movie, and if I didn't, he's supposed to come out with a movie. He's not starring in it, but Kim Kardashian is going to be in it. And I mean, she's a big part of his life, so I understand that, but I kind of feel that she should let somebody else play her, because I think that's boring for us. We always see her. Like, why do we have to see her play her? It would be more fun for us to see some amateur that we don't know play her. I think that would be super fun. I'm always adjusting my hair, sorry. But besides that and the visual, Tribeca is coming up next month, and Nas is premiering a documentary for Illmatic. Then after the movie, he is going to do Illmatic in its entirety. He's going to perform every song off of Illmatic. Now, you know that even when you go to a concert, you never get a whole CD. So I think that's everybody who likes music, not just hip-hop, anybody who likes music in general knows how much of a game changer Illmatic was. So to see him perform all that is going to be so legendary. So I definitely have to be there for that. I think I'm gonna go see the film, watch him, and then come back home, because you kind of can't stay and kick it in New York the whole festival when you have a job and no other money coming in. So I think that's gonna be fun. So definitely, if you can go. And if not, just try to stream it or something. Try to find it somewhere, or just wait for me to come back and talk about it, because I'm definitely gonna come talk about it. Besides that, just thank you for kicking it with me on Symphony.com. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, go get Cudi, watch Dizzy Wright, go get Q. You have to go get Q. If you don't listen to nothing else I say, please go get Q. And high power. We out.